right, so what's your name?
My name is Jayden Cook. Work here at the Joe Taylor Group with Love Local Real Estate.
So what do you do here?
I'm a realtor, so I help people buy and sell houses. Anything having to do with real estate, I'm all about it.
So can you run through a couple things you would say to a client if he was calling you?
Yeah, if a client was calling me or I was calling them and trying to make contact, I would first of all get to know what they're looking for in a house. What's their whole motivation for wanting to move anyway? Did they just have a baby they need to upsize? Did they recently go through a divorce, they need to sell the house and find something smaller? They going out of state for a new job? Those are all important things to figure out what the motivation is behind buying or selling a house and focusing on that motivation. Because people, they, it's a big decision, a big choice to buy or sell a house. And you just got to understand what that motivation is to keep the ball going and rolling with that. After that, I just establish what their time frame is, how motivated they are to actually get it done now, or if they're waiting 6 months to a year out. Depending on what their time frame is, it's always important to get people in contact with the lender. Lenders are going to establish who's ready to go now, who has the credit, has the money ready, and everything like that, and what work they need to do if they don't. So those are the big things right there, just the motivation, what are they looking for in a house, getting them in contact with the lender to get the pre-approval letter. That's the gist. I mean, every conversation is different, but just try to get as much info as you can. If they have a house they need to sell right now, or if they're renting right now, what their current situation is with that. It's important too.
How important would you say a positive attitude is while on the job?
100%, super important. Attitude means everything. There's an attitude, for example, that goes around that in the winter months real estate slows down, and that can be the case. But if you look at Angie, our team leader, a girl she told me last January like 5 closings that month, which is awesome. And everyone thinks January is so slow because it's a winter month, but her attitude's great. Positive thinking goes a long way. You have some days that are slow where people are just telling you to go away, stop calling, hanging up on you. Feels like nothing's happening, but just keeping that positive mindset goes a long way to make that next call, to schedule that next showing, to do what you need to do to ultimately get the success. The highs are very high and the lows are low, but it's worth it once you get to those highs.
So can you describe to me what a cold call is?
Cold call, man, is something that's not fun. No, I'm just kidding. I like cold calling, but essentially it's calling someone that has no idea that you're about to call them, and you don't have any idea how it's going to go. Most of the time there's no notes on this person if they're in the market to purchase, and that's what you got to establish. So you're basically going with a raw lead, not knowing anything about it, and trying to establish where they're at with the home buying process and getting as much info as you can. Most of the times it's the people that tell you no, they're not interested, they already purchased, don't answer the phone in general, but it's also where a lot of opportunity is at. I've closed this year, I believe, 3 deals just from cold calling.